everyone, this is Dawn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card using sweet fruit stamps and thin cuts. This is the set, so I'm going to use the cherries and also a sentiment from that set. I'm going to use papers from Eat, Play, Love and also from the Mix-In collection. And then I'm going to use a thin cut from Stitched Fancy Brackets. So with this particular stamp, it's easier to cut first and then stamp so that you have the shape to be able to stamp your cherries in. And then I'm going to bring in a piece of glacier cardstock. I'm using the light side, and then I'm going to cut out the larger stitched fancy bracket to put on the front of the card with my sentiment. Okay, so let's do some stamping. I've got the soft side of my Versamat. I'm going to start out by stamping the base color of the cherry with candy apple. So this is the solid stamp. And then I'm going to use the detailed stamp and stamp that in scarlet. I'll have another version of this stamped image with another card at the end of the video using peach as my base color and candy apple as the detail color. So you can play around with different color combinations and see what works best for you. So for the stems, I'm going to use almond as the base color. This is the solid color. And then for the detail color, I'm going to use espresso. Okay. And then for the leaves, the base color, I'm going to use avocado. And then fern will be the detail color. And then the image at the end of the video with the other card, I used fern as the base color and New England ivy as the detail color. So you have lots of options. Go through your stash of ink colors and you can mix and match. Okay. All right, so let's start cutting some paper for our card. This red paper is from the Mix-In collection, and then the cherries are from Eat, Play, Love. And if you look carefully at this pattern paper, there is a direction to it where you'll see the cherry stems are facing all in one. The top of the cherry stems are facing up, so you'll be able to figure it out by looking a little more carefully at the pattern. And so I'm cutting that at 2.5 by 4, and then the red paper at 3 by 4. Okay, so let's start building the card. I have my card base. It's going to be a side fold A2 card. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So my base color is going to be black. So I'm going to have a frame of black cardstock around my design. So this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'll get that down on my card front with Tombow tape runner. Then I'm going to add the cherry design at the top and the red at the bottom, leaving a border around the edges. So we'll get that down with Tombow as well. Okay, so this stitched bracket, I'm going to lay that on the front of my card. So I'm just kind of playing around with the design and figuring out where my sentiment is going to go. For this one, I'm going to use Simply Thankful for You. So I'm going to stamp that on the bracket in black ink. So we'll get that down. Okay, I think that's going to work. Okay, so I want it to layer a strip of glitter. And first I had cut a piece of scarlet glitter paper, but I didn't think that it looked right. So I brought in some black shimmer trim, and I think that's going to work. So I'm going to cut that just a little bit larger, and then I'll trim off the excess. The shimmer trim is self-adhesive. Okay, so now I'm going to layer my bracket with thin foam tape. And then we'll add the cherries with thin foam tape as well. We'll keep it clean and simple. So my other version, I used the other sentiment, or another one of the sentiments that's part of the stamp set, and it says, "You are so sweet." And there's my finished card. So all of these supplies are currently available in my online store. I will make a list with links in the description below. And there's the other version. I think they both turned out cute. So I appreciate you watching my video today. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. And thanks for watching.